The history of Bitcoin, I think, is important to know kind of where we are now because we can learn a little bit about it. Walk us through a brief history of Bitcoin. I think it's at $750 today. It's had a nice run this year. Tell us why that matters. And second of all, I want to quote you one time. I think you said this at a Wired Money conference maybe this year or last year, where you said, Bitcoin, it's not slow jazz, it's punk rock, deal with it. As in, it's something that is, I guess, maybe emerging and new that we're not as familiar, or maybe you can explain exactly what you meant by that.
Well, that was a reference to the banks that are trying to sort of smooth the rough edges off Bitcoin and repackage it as the blockchain. So, Bitcoin is open, borderless, neutral, censorship-resistant, international money that is not subject to banks and governments. And what the banks want is they take one component of that, which is the blockchain technology, and they say, great, can we take this and turn it into a system that is not open, not borderless, not global, not neutral, not censorship resistant, and completely controlled by banks? No, you can't. And what you want to do is bring in the creative, it's like when they try to do innovation, right? They bring in the creative genius and they say, we love your ideas. We love how independent and creative you are now. Cut off the ponytail, shave, take off the leather jacket, put on a suit, sit in front of our board and compromise until you're an empty shell. and then they ask, why is innovation failing within our company? Why? Because you kill it the moment it walks through the door. And this is the same thing with Bitcoin. They want Bitcoin for all of the things, except for all of the things that it is. Right? They want blockchain as long as it doesn't do any of the things that the Bitcoin blockchain does, which is empower individuals to get free of the control of banks. And so it's ironic. And that was the essence of my message.